Welcome to another episode of the WassupFred podcast. We back. What's up, Fred? Welcome to the WassupFred podcast. We back with another episode. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, so we could keep these coming and we could keep the channel growing. So today I got a special guest because you know we only like special people. So we only bring special guests, you heard? This is a person that I met a long time ago, but's always been very humble, you know what I'm saying? And anytime I see him is always in the field. So that means he always working, you know what I'm saying? And I always like to support people like that. And I always show love back. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. One hand wash the other, both wash the face. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, Paterson's own Miguel Perdomo.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you?
What's good, man? How you been?
Good, my brother. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, man. You made it.
We working, man. We working.
Yo, I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's so tough. It's tough, but we struggling, we fighting to make it work. You heard?
That's it.
So what's good with you, man? Where have you been?
I've been grinding, man. I was in Florida last week, and we were supposed to link up last time, and I got sick, man. When I got back, I was like, man, that kid killed me, bro.
Oh yeah, and that traveling got to be
ridiculous.
Man,
because the weather transition is you going from hot to cold, cold to hot. I'm like, man, and I miss that Miami weather right now. Weather's beautiful over there right now.
Facts. So how was wait, you said it was beautiful? How was it over there?
Yeah, it was like 85, man.
Oh man.
But it wasn't 85 humid. It was like 85 dry, so it was nice. Yeah. And then, at night it drops to like 70, and it's like that little breeze, the little wind is nice.
That Florida breeze, night breeze is nuts. It's crazy.
I was falling asleep on the porch every night. I was like, this is the weather right here.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what's up, man. So what you was doing out there? You was working?
Yeah, I was out there doing a job for King Size, and I did a job for JCPenney as well.
Oh, nice. You've been rocking with so wait, hold on. For the people that may not know,
okay,
because our audience is growing. Tell the people who you are, what you do, what you're in.
My name is Miguel Perdomo. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey. I've been a big and tall model now 2 decades. New York, I travel everywhere, pretty much Sweden, Paris, wherever they send me, Spain, Miami, LA, Mexico, Texas, pretty much all around the board. But I've been in the industry now 25 years. So, it's a blessing. I'm grateful to still continue to keep working, It's been an uphill battle, but we still here, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. No, that's amazing, man. That's a long time to be in the game. And not sitting down either, working.
Nah, yeah, man.
Working. It's funny, I always when I'm like sometimes I'll be out and I go into a store, a Kohl's or whatever, a Target, and I'm walking by. And I see in the corner of my eye, I'm like, well, I feel like somebody's staring at me. And I look, and it's him. It's him literally on the billboard. Like,
those the working ads right there. I'm like, yeah.
Nah, that's love, man. I love it. The grind is just, when it starts speaking for itself, ya tú sabes.
It's crazy, man. It's been crazy grind, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I think about it now, and I'm like, damn, that's 25 years, two decades. It's crazy. And I pretty much shot every brand except high fashion as far as like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, but I shot everybody else. So it's like,
yeah. Nice.
When I say shot, I mean work, just in case people. I don't shoot nobody.
Get it together, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know so like out of all those people that you shot with, who would you say was like the most difficult to work with?
Difficult? No, I mean, I've never had a difficult shoot.
You never had a difficult shoot.
No, because I'm me. It goes all about energy. So it's like when I'm on set, my energy is always like very playful. I'm doing my thing. I'm in my zone. So everybody see me, they be like, nah, this guy, he not here to BS. Like I get on set. I'm like James Bond. You call me when it's time to take something out. Like,
Right.
I'm that guy. I'm the sniper. Like, they always keep me in the chamber. And I know how companies work because like they'll use a lot of big and tall guys. But then when they see me, they're like, nah, Miguel's quick. Because when I go in there, I go quick, swiftly. I don't really talk too much. I know everything, and I'm out.
And you're out of there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when you go in there, you pretty much you jive with the photographers, no problem, like easy.
When I see the call sheet and I see the photographer that I know, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be quick.
Okay, especially if you worked with them a lot.
Yeah, so a lot of these guys I work with a lot. So it's like, as soon as I see them, I'm like, we're going to bug out. We're going to have a good time. And then, we get on set, I do my 1-2 thing, and we out of there, man.
I know that's a good feeling, too. When you walk in, you see your man, your man's, you're like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? We good.
Yeah, and it's funny. A lot of the times when there's photographers that I worked with in the past, like, we worked a lot together, sometimes they'll take my name off the call sheet. So then when I show up, it's like a surprise.
Oh, right.
So then we'll crack up. We're like, it's gonna be quick.
Nah, that's cool. That's really cool. Actually, working as a photographer, it's a blessing when you work with a subject that knows how to do what they gotta do.
Yeah.
It just works a lot quicker.
Oh, no,
you get better shots.
Yeah. Of course, because at the same time you got to be comfortable too, man. A lot of people don't be comfortable in that space. They be like, they go in there, they go, how should I do this? And I'm like, yo, don't talk. Just wherever your body moves you, just, work.
Yeah.
And then, you just shoot it from there. You shoot the magic by being yourself. Don't try to force it,
Right.
A lot of people be forcing it too much because they overthink it. I'm like, don't overthink. Just get on set, do your thing, and that's it.
Right. So, like, with the modeling, right? At what point were you like, oh, I could do this, like, again and again?
Oh yeah, like I think the 4th shoot when I did Russell Simmons' Fat Farm.
Oh, okay,
because
wow.
At that time I had curly hair. They was like, yeah, if you cut your hair, we gonna, they wrote a number down in the paper. We gonna pay you this much. I said, yeah, let me go to the barbershop real quick. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
But I'm like, if this is a regular number, then we gonna have to, I'm gonna have to stay focused on this and learn, and learn my craft.
Right.
So I'm like, I mostly did it back then, obviously for the money, of course. But
yeah.
But once, like when you're doing things for money, you don't really, you don't really learn it too much because you just want the money. You don't care.
You're not like paying attention to like the details.
No, you're not paying attention. So then, literally, when I met Tyson Beckford down in Miami, this is a long time ago, and he was like, you're doing good, because I see you. I see you in the ads and the vibe, the XXL. That's all good. But you want to cross over. He's like, you got to learn. You got to learn. You got to learn how to literally do a pivot step. Like learn. It's kind of like I'm Jordan, you're Kobe. So it's like I'm looking at him like, oh, I respect you, brother. You my OG. But he put me in like perspective wise. Like he was like, just don't go on there and just do it just because they telling you what to do. Like go in there and said, learn your craft, learn who you are. What do you bring to the game? And
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, you right. And then once I learned that, like I learned how to do all the nice steps, the smiles, and all that. Once I learned that, I was like, all right, I'm good now.
Right.
Good. But it took literally him telling me just a simple.
Like a wake up, like a little pat in the back,
like a pat in the back, like yo, I'm Jordan, you Kobe, like, and I'm like, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, and that actually goes a long way because it probably struck a nerve in your brain.
Yeah, and I wasn't even popping at that time. I was like just coming up. This is 1999, bro.
Wow.
So I'm like, wow. He was already like out of here. He was doing polo. When I seen him, he had a headband that said "Polo for Life." I was like, that's crazy. I'm like, this is wild.
Wow, yeah.
But he was a good contact to know at that time, because again, I'm new. I don't know anything about the industry. And he was telling me like, you're doing good. You just, it's gonna be a while though before you cross over because people haven't seen you in a suit yet. You haven't done anything like wovens. You haven't done button. When he said wovens, I said, what the hell is a woven? He says a button up. I said, see, I didn't know.
Wow, yeah, wow.
A lot of those terms I didn't know, and then I had to learn.
Right. And was there a certain type of shoots that you like or ads that you like to be on or to work with?
I mean, now, of course, I would love to be like on Fendi, Chanel, like any one of those.
Yo, Fendi, Chanel, come on, man. What we doing,
what
man?
we doing? Let's go.
What we doing, man? Let's get the paperwork done.
That's it.
Call the numbers and let's get it done.
Of course, I do Gucci, Louis, like all those. I did Louis before. I did Louis in DR back in I think it was 07, I think.
Okay.
And it was dope.
In DR, okay.
Yeah, it was dope. It was real dope. And then, but I haven't worked with them since. Like this was like a one-time thing, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It was like some Caribbean shoot that they had in mind. It was like, where would you want to go? I was like, of course, home, DR. Why not? That's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Knocked it out, and then came back.
Sure.
But it was fun though, like
that sounded like it was fun.
It was dope because it's like again, I'm still learning. Like I'm especially working.
So this is all like new.
Yeah, it's new to me because I've never worked with a big brand. I always work with urban brands. Like I came up in the urban circuit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Double XL, Vibe, The Source, all those magazines. I was all over those. Dons and Divas. It got to the point where everybody in jail knew me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was coming home. Yo, I saw your ad in the magazine. In jail? I'm like, what magazine was that? And it was like Dons and Divas. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I shot that. But it's like, again, and those joints that I was doing, Dons and Divas, was free. It was all free joints. I just needed to get my publicity up.
Right, of course. So, and those were good for that.
Yeah.
Because they was in the street.
And they helped out big time. Like Cavario and all these guys over there, man, they did an amazing job. The Dons and Divas, they did so much work for me, man.
Yeah.
They literally for free. Like, so it was like, it was a blessing.
Damn, Don Divas, definitely. They was buzzing, bro.
Yeah, man. My man Dave was like the graphic designer. A bunch of my boys, it was all working with the brand. And it was like, yeah, we're just going to shoot you and everything. I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go, yeah.
And that's what it literally catapulted me faster.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, we good.
You ever work with Fashion Nova?
Nah, I haven't worked with Fashion Nova, ASOS. And it's funny because they approached me like 4 years ago. My agency shot him down. They was like, nah, he can't do that. Like my agent was like, he can't do that. And I'm like, what? Like, what you mean? I was tight.
What you mean?
Like, that's quick.
Like, yo, here's my card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My agent was like, nah, you can't do that. I was like, damn, all right.
Was it and I mean, I would love to see in retrospect, like, where Fashion Nova was then to where they are like today.
Yeah, no, they do their thing. And a lot of the girls that they work with, I know literally like 90% of those girls that they work with.
Yeah, yo, they was out of here, huh?
Yeah, they was out of here, man. And then my boy just did Fenty. Fenty, I couldn't do Fenty because my agency was we don't.
That's Riri joint, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now they doing men's stuff now. They doing
probably like ASAP, right? Probably touching that. You think?
Yeah. I haven't seen him on it, to be honest. I was just seeing him do. I think it was a Ralph Lauren ad the other day he did, and one of my boys is in the ad with him, so that's like my only reason why I know. But nah, I haven't seen him touch Fenty at all. But they doing men's stuff now. They doing like men's like silk pajamas and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Yeah, they gotta always touch the men's joint.
Yeah, if they reach out, we'll see what's up. Like last time, my agency was like, nah, we're not doing that. I'm like, all right, man.
All right. I mean,
they're trying to keep me conservative. I get it. But,
okay, right.
I'm just trying to work, man.
Back.
I'm just trying to work,
bro. Conservative, unconservative.
And like it's crazy.
Send a check, man.
Yeah, man. Like at the end of the day, we do it for that. Like,
Right. That's true. But I mean, I get the theme. They're trying to keep a theme, but the real theme at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, of course. Yeah. They already packaged me as a clean cut guy, so I really can't go like outside of them guidelines.
Right. Yeah. That's
like I'm already there, so I'm like,
wow. I didn't even know that it was like that.
Yeah, they package you. I don't even have no tattoos. It's like me and like there's a other one guy that we the only two dudes.
That's me and you. I ain't got no either. I'm waiting for somebody to call me.
Nah, I ain't doing no tats. Like, trust me, and I'm an artist, and I see things, and I'm like, man.
Right.
I see so much dope stuff. I'm like, one of my good friends, Stephanie. I think you know her. She's an amazing tattoo. I think one of the best tattoo artists in Jersey. Period. Like,
shout to Stephanie.
Yeah, for sure. Shout to Stephanie. She, I see her work. I be wanting to reach out to her. Just come do my whole back, yo. But I can't.
Can't do it.
I can't do it, man. But she's dope, man.
Wow.
One of the dopest.
What's like a misconception of models that people got twisted?
Oh, that the biggest one is they think we're dumb. Like
that what?
They think we're dumb.
Oh,
okay. Oh, he just looks good. He
like they just like all they do is just stand there.
Like that's a big misconception. That
Wow. Okay.
You got also, I don't even know. Like in the safe space, I would say a lot of girls would say, "Oh, this dude, he looks like he like guys or whatever." That's another misconception too, which I see all the time. Like, nah, he's not gay. He's straight.
Right.
But again, because of what you do, and they put you like in a box or what.
Right. They just pretty much off what they see. I mean, just whatever they can create in their mind, I guess. Right.
Yeah, and people like to lie better than the truth anyway. So.
Right. It's juicier, right?
Yeah, it makes it more fun. I'll be like,
Yeah. Wow. And so who like was there anybody that you met that you were like that you wouldn't think that you would meet them like somewhere along that journey?
That's a good question. I'm thinking, for sure, Tyson Beckford, for sure.
Okay.
And Diddy.
And shout to Tyson.
For sure, shout to Tyson.
And I mean, I don't.
Puff, nah, I don't even touch that.
I ain't even go. We're not gonna touch that.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, it's like and let me tell you how I got that deal. I got that deal because my cousin LD was a taxi. He's a cab driver, not a taxi. He's a black limo driver.
Okay, this is Sean John.
Yeah, this is Sean John. So he has my comp card in his car. And he picks up, at the time, was Puff Styler's name, Atiba.
Hold on. For those that don't know, a comp card is like the card where it has like all your information, got your buzz and all.
The business card, it got your photos
like your
on there.
Photography business card.
Yes, your business card, like it got your photos and your headshots and,
Headshots, right.
Stats and all that.
Yeah.
So he had that in his card because I always tell him like, yo, you might meet somebody, and then we out of here, and then that's exactly what happened.
Right.
And Atiba happened to see my comp card. He was like, yo, who is this? And my cousin was like, that's my cousin Miguel. And he was like, oh yeah, we need him. And then he was like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, I work for Sean John. We need him. Like, and then a week later, he calls me. And he's like, yo, can you come down to the city? I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm always here. Yeah, come down to 54th. I was like, I bet. I went straight to the Bad Boy building, and then I met Puff. I met him. I met pretty much the whole staff.
Yeah.
Like in 45 minutes, and then they was like, the shoot date is next week, and I'm looking at him like, what the hell are you talking about? What shoot date? He said, oh yeah, you a Sean John model now. I said, oh, word? And there was no contract, no nothing. He was
really?
Like, no contract, no nothing. He was like, we gonna play it by ear. We gonna see how you work. If you work well, then we'll sign you. I was like, I bet. And I was like, this is going to be a piece of cake, bro. I said, this guy must not know me.
Right.
So
right.
I killed everything the first shoot, and then literally 24 hours I got signed.
Yo.
So I was like, this is going to be quick. And he was looking at me like, you were very confident. I said, yeah, man, because I've been doing it already some time. It's like I'm already, I already know. I did Russell Simmons. He's like, oh, you did Wassup? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, all right, so you good then?
You probably, I just came from over there.
Yeah, exactly. So then, after that, it was like clockwork. After that, it was like a snowball effect. I did Sean John the season 1. It was like 07, I think, and I stayed there till I did 06. It was 06, and I stayed there till 2012. So I was there 6 years.
I remember that run.
Yeah, it was like I felt like 50 Cent doing the mixtape run.
Bruh.
Like it was crazy.
Bruh, I know. Yeah. Because that's exactly what it looked like.
And I was just like, yo, this is insane.
In the hood, bruh, buzzing.
I know, it was wild. Man.
In the school. Yeah, that was a good time. But I didn't even know it was just like that. That's a great story, actually.
Nah, and it was, it worked out like that. And I was just like, that was all God's plan, man, because I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. At that time, I was like, man, if this don't pan out, what the hell am I going to do? Because I didn't have no backup plan like everybody else.
Yeah, of course.
And I remember graduating high school, and I told everybody, I'm going to be a Sean John model. Everybody laughed at me, the whole class. I was like, man, get out of here, man. And then when it popped and it happened, it was like, yo, it's crazy, because you told us, and we was all laughing at you. I said, it's fine, man. I was like, I saw it, you didn't see it.
Didn't see it, yeah. Sometimes the vision is just a little more clearer than others, Yeah,
and me, I've never been a big talker. I'm more of a doer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, you're gonna see me work. You're gonna see.
Word.
And then I remember going into the mall and seeing the other models, and I'm telling my brother like, yo, that's gonna be me next year. And my brother's like, yeah, all right. And I was like, trust me. And then when I shot everything, I didn't tell him anything. I was like, you'll see. And then when the billboard started rolling in the stores and he started seeing me, he's like, yo. And everybody started calling him, yo, is your brother a model?
Like, yo, I just seen them up the street.
Yeah, so then I started working like crazy, man.
Yeah.
And that Sean John move I think was the best thing that ever happened to me, because it's not because what's going on with Puff. I don't know none of that, because I was never involved in they never invited me to anything.
No Diddy parties, no.
Never, man. Like I was just like, bro, it is.
We tried, y'all. We tried.
Yeah, I know. When my brothers and my cousins like, yo, it's time to tell you a story. I'm looking at them like, I don't got no story, bro. Like, I just was working, bro. And and the best thing that came out of that is my network, man. Like, how many people I know, because like that you can't even put a price on, bro.
Right.
Because I was just like, yo, this
that
is
Rolodex
crazy.
is nuts.
So it's like, if I got something, any little issue, I know who's controlling what, like who's running this, who's running this party, that party, whatever. Right. And I had all that like on my hands, and I was like, we gonna be good. And then, still to this day, thank God, like I call people, oh yeah, of course, come through.
Right.
And it's not even a problem.
Yeah, and that was good that you actually acknowledged that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just let it go. And
no. That was my biggest thing, man. Like I got relationships with people, bro, that I could just walk into any building in the city and don't have no problems.
Right.
Like,
and it's like you said, that's priceless.
That's priceless, man. Because I just make a phone call, like anything. And it's funny because a lot of my boys, they own like sneaker stores, and they're all trying to get sneakers. Yeah, I get those for you. Don't worry. And, I just make a phone call, and that's it. Just little things like that it makes life easier. That I'm like, all right, we good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I love having a network.
Yeah,
for sure.
Same.
Because in many different fields, we can go from music to, you want to get a product made? Yeah. I know I'm cool with the owner of the factory.
Exactly.
I get you in there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's so for me, it's always been very valuable like that.
Same for me. Like that's why I help so many people out, because I'm like, let me just make a phone call. And it's crazy because my Rolodex be so bonkers, and people be like, yeah, I need this, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I know somebody I work in that space. Give me like 24 hours, I get that number for you.
Right.
Because it's just like I got so much,
Right. Yeah. No, that's a beautiful. That's a blessing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It makes life easier, man.
A blessing.
When I was in Cali last time, one of my boys, Moonshine, he got another Dominican, one of my other homies from
Shout
Queens.
to the Kilo Kids.
Exactly. He out there in Cali, and I totally forgot that this guy got a store on Fairfax. It's called Apartment 4B. It's based
the
off. The
store is called that?
Yeah, because it's based off Jay-Z's, Meet Me in Apartment 4B.
Yeah, got you.
So he kept that, and that's the name of his clothing brand now, Apartment 4B. So I'm walking on Fairfax, and I'm just like, and I look in the store, and we and him made eye contact, like, yo, what the hell you doing here, bro? And he was like, what you mean, man? I was like, this is my store. I said, get the hell out of it. And then, bro, just me randomly walking on Fairfax.
It's a small world, man.
Yeah, very.
It's a small world.
Very. And then ever since that, every time I go to LA, I always go and tap in, so we always chop it up. We smoke a couple of cigars or whatever, and then just keep it moving. But that's the homie, though.
Nah, that's what's up.
And then with him, I done built so many networks in LA, so that's why it's easy for me over there. When I go to LA, it's very easy for me. Like I know pretty much everybody that you need to know.
Right.
That's in position. That I'm like, all right, cool. I just make phone calls and I'm good.
I like LA. Out there.
LA is cool. It's cool. That's not cool for me though.
It's cool. I mean, I thought it was gonna be warmer. I had to throw on a jacket. I'm like, nah, man.
But it fluctuates though, the weather.
Yeah.
That's why you see people confused. They wear like a goose for shorts. You like,
yeah. Thank gosh I brought what I brought, bro. Because I would have been hurting out there in a short sleeve.
I'm telling you. And then you go to Arizona, it's the whole different the whole ball game. It's like Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hot over here. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I like Mexico too. I like that. I definitely enjoyed it.
I love Mexico.
That weather is.
I love Mexico.
Yeah. I know you have mentioned your boy Spot. Tell me about the merch that you've been putting out.
Oh yeah, I put out merch for Paterson because like for me, I travel a lot, so I see other cities all the time. So I'm like, I don't got nothing for my city. I was like, nah, hold up. And it's funny because there's more people buying merch off of me that don't live in the city anymore. That's from Patterson, but they moved out.
Okay.
Which is dope. They live in Virginia, they live in Texas.
They still repping it.
Yeah, they still repping. So I'm like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So, I did it really for the hood, for the culture.
Nah, that's what's up. So when did that start?
That started in the pandemic, actually.
Oh, in 2020?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did it in the pandemic, so it's been now 5 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was actually before that. I thought it.
I had stuff before, but it wasn't like hitting. You know, like this one is hitting now. Like the way the new. Once I rebranded, I was like, all right.
The rebrand.
The rebrand. Yeah, the rebrands it hit. But before I was like, just a kid from Paterson. It wasn't doing as well. But now it's like everybody knows it's a staple now.
Yeah, I went on there online. I checked the stuff out. We definitely gotta get something in here. Maybe you don't got no stickers or nothing, or we got.
I do. I got. It's funny. I didn't bring any, but I got you.
Yeah, definitely. So we could rep in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Show.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
So what type of items do you have out right now? People can get.
Like I got snapbacks. I just ran out of beanies. I sold out of beanies. I think like a week ago.
Okay.
I got all hoodies now. All hoodies and crew necks.
Okay, hoodies and crew necks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the tees I bring in the spring.
Right.
Because everybody, pretty much, I need a hoodie. I'm like, all right.
We gonna have to swap hoodies because we got the WassupFred hoodies coming.
Okay.
So
we're
gonna have to. Cause I definitely want to rep. I want to. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna leave some links down below in the description too, so y'all could tap in.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
So modeling, clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to expand the clothing? Like what are your plans for that?
No,
you want to kind of keep it where it is?
Yeah, I like where it is because if I expand, then I'm gonna have to go crazy, and then I'm like,
right.
I don't want to do too much. Like my boy Malcolm, Malcolm.
Yeah, I know Malcolm. Yep.
Malcolm, like that's like an actual brand.
No, he going hard.
Like retired,
he all the way.
It's fire. That's probably one of the best brands I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
and the way he curating it is crazy.
But I feel like that's what gives it.
Yeah.
Because he's actually curating. It's not like some cookie cutter.
No, exactly.
You know,
and I respect his grind because me and him talk all the time. And I'm And I'm
shout out to Malk.
Sure, Malk the Great. And his brand is crazy. Like retired from society is probably one of the dopest brands I've seen in a while, man. In a while, and I've been in fashion a long time.
Yeah, I know. Nah, he got a crazy eye. He got a good eye.
Definitely do. And then me and AD, my best friend, we always talk about Mount like, it's crazy how he came from this and now he's doing this. And I'm like, it's amazing to see it.
I mean, I tell you remember when he was doing like the sneakers?
Yeah.
I remember before he started doing that. I remember we met somewhere. We were somewhere in the street, talking to each other. We were literally talking. He's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna start customizing shoes." Right? Like, yeah, I think that's a good idea, Okay. Never talk about it again. Start seeing it on Instagram.
Yeah, he went in. That boy nice.
Then, Foot Locker picked him up. What?
Yeah. And then he started getting picked up by everybody. Match, all these guys. He's out of here. I was like, he out of here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see, like what you could actually accomplish when you put your mind to it, and you just follow through.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially when it's like somebody and you see, the grind.
Yeah, like you see it,
and I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I'll be happy as hell for that boy.
Yeah, right? It's for everybody. That's doing something and actually progressing. DJs,
absolutely. Man. Everybody that's in a space that they can make something positive come out of something negative is crazy. Like, that's dope. That's dope.
I think it's just too much opportunity out here, bro. Really, like.
Yeah.
I can't just be sitting down, like not doing nothing. Even if I don't know it, if I don't know the space, I'm going to try to learn it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to look into it, I'm going to do research.
But not everybody thinks like us.
Right.
That's the thing. A lot of people, I tell people all the time, me and you got the same 24 hours.
Right.
I was like, I ain't got time to be hating on you. Why you hating on me? Like,
bro, it's only 24 hours, bro.
I'd be like, it's only one idea is going to take you out of here.
I tell you, because sometimes I be by Teterboro, by the airport.
Yeah.
I might go to like the restaurant over there or whatever. All you see is the planes flying.
That's right.
And I'm like, that's like $500,000 that just flew over my head in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not more than that.
More.
Yeah, more than that. Because if you a private jet,
it's like what? Is it? I mean, like from here to Florida, it's like what, 30?
Yeah, like 30. Yeah, like 30.
From here to Miami,
like 30,000. Yeah,
like 30. On the way back, 60.
You burn gas though. I mean, I'm not a G guy. Like I'm not a G flight guy. No, I took one time with Puff. We went down to Miami.
Yeah.
I said never again. I would
Why?
never fly because that shit is so bumpy, man.
Oh, scary.
Bro, it's not as scary. It's just that it's bumpy. Like the
the turbulence
flight.
is,
bro. It's the whole flight.
That's annoying.
And I'm like, yeah, that's annoying, bro.
That's
like,
annoying.
I get it that it's private jet, whatever. Dude, I'm good, man. Put me on a big joint, I'm fine. On those little airliner Jeep, no, man.
It'd be like four seats.
Yeah, I'd be like, nah, man. That's what people don't tell you. Like, yeah, it's dope and all that, but
it look good.
But when you in it, you're like, nah. Especially me, I'm not dude. I don't like flying, bro. I don't like flying, and my boys are pilots.
I like flying. If
it's the big joint, like when you go into Spain, I'm good on that because you ain't feeling nothing.
Nah.
You
still could feel some turbulence in those.
The what is it?
Like the cabin?
555, like the 15-seater rows.
Oh yeah.
You ain't feeling nothing.
Oh nah. Yeah.
But the other joints, I'll be like, man, nah. I'll be like, this is crazy. I'm not a fly. I don't like to fly, man, because it's just too much.
My boy Harrison, I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I know Harrison.
Yeah, he just got his pilot license. Like not just he got it recently.
Yeah, congrats. So yeah,
bruh. He in a plane. He like in the little propeller planes and shit.
Oh yeah. You gotta do your hours on those, right?
Yeah, bruh. I'm like, I want to tell him, please take me up there, but I'm just like, I'm terrified. Like at the same
good,
time.
bro. I'm good. I don't even like the regular joints. My boy is a pilot for United. And I'd be like, I'm good. And he's like, yo, that's the safest way to go. I'm like, exactly, safest way to go. I ain't trying to go.
Yo, nah, I feel like I need some of that. Like I need that adrenaline at least one time, bro. Just like I've been in helicopters, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like helicopters, yeah.
Like
I've done it before.
Over Vegas.
Oh yeah. Nah, but that's different. Over there it's dry. Like it's nice.
It's nice.
It ain't like New York. New York is unpredictable.
Yeah.
You take one of those joints from the pier.
Yeah.
It's smooth. It starts off smooth, then they get crazy. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because you're on top of water.
I actually never taken one of those.
Yeah, because you're on top of water, it changes. I'm like, nah. When you regular, like if you're on land, it's fine. But once you get on top of the water, the wind changes everything. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. And I think they got one of those in Atlantic City too, right?
Yeah. I'm good, man. I don't get on none of them joints. I did the one on Pier, what is it, Pier 59, I think I did. And I said, yeah, never again. I just did it one time just to scratch it off my list. I was like, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good.
I actually liked it, man. I was asking the guy, I'm like, what I got to do to fly this myself?
He was like, in Vegas is different, though.
Vegas
is
like
dry. 500
hours. That's something crazy.
Yeah, and if you become a pilot, they send you over there. They send you to Arizona. So you'll be out there like doing mad hours.
Yeah. I think it's cool though. I think it's cool.
No, pilots they're needed. Trust me, they're needed because the older joints, the older dudes are starting to retire.
They're starting to retire.
So we need pilots. But I'm like, I ain't trying to be no pilot.
Yeah, because if not, it's gonna be AI flying us real soon.
Dead ass, bro. And I'm like, I'm good on that.
Are you on the AI wave or not?
Yeah, like 50%, yeah.
50, okay. I'm glad you're not just like non-existent on it because a lot of people you can't, there's not something we can ignore right now.
No, there's dudes being like they becoming millionaires off of AI.
Oh yeah, I'm trying.
Like, I'm trying as well. I'm like, bro, like this is the wave right here.
Yeah.
But it's just unfortunate that certain jobs is gonna get eliminated because of AI.
It is, but
that's what sucks.
But this is a jungle.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it in the street. This is a jungle, bro. Like I look at Animal Channel and it be, this guy ain't bothering nobody. Yeah. And here come this tiger. Here come this lion.
That's the truth.
He gotta eat. He got 3 babies over there.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You better move or you gone. You know what I mean?
No, it's a doggy world.
It's a doggy world. So that's how I look at it. Like, yo, try to learn. One thing that is cool that I found with AI that it's like, maybe 10 years ago, right? I wanted to like make an app, right? I'm like, I should make an app, because the App Store was like popping. iPhone was cooking, right?
Yeah.
So I started doing my research, No, I'm probably gonna need like $200K to do this.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna code it. You know what I mean? I gotta pay other people. Even just to get into the Apple Store, you gotta drop like 20 or 30. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fast forward today, I'm on the AI. And I literally built an app in 30 minutes.
See? Which back then you couldn't do that.
That's 70% functional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back then you couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that. From my phone?
Yeah, nah, no.
That's unheard of. So how many people lost their jobs right there?
Yeah. That's
You
a
feel
whole
me?
lineup, man. That's crazy.
I'm telling you. So that's why I'm like, no, I got to pay attention to.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So,
even with me, like with AI, I come up with logos all the time.
yeah, okay, yeah.
It's like because I got tired of telling the graphic designer, I do this, do this, do this. I'm just rather just say, I'll tell AI 10 minutes is done.
Fact.
Everything that I wanted. I'm like, I bet.
Yo, AI literally took over Photoshop. It took,
Oh, yeah.
Yo, AI, make me that thumbnail.
That's it.
Yo,
Quick.
take that background out of there.
Chat GPT is on fire, bro. This is out of here. I be seeing people use that every day. I be like, yeah.
I use Copilot. I use all of them. You know,
Yeah.
but you know how the new iPhone got that button that you can assign. That's literally my AI button.
There you go.
Like it's a part of my foot, like the use.
Of course, because you putting it to use.
I'm putting it to use. Try to.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's not. See, I didn't even know that because I'm still on the 13.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I just came from an 11.
Yeah.
So I paid my dues.
Nah, but 11 is good though.
The 11,
it's better than the 17.
I mean, I think the 17 was kind of a like a do-over almost. It felt like of course they made a couple little things better, but a jump from a 16 to a 17 ain't really not worth it.
My brother just traded his in, right? He had a 2010.
Oh, a 10.
Yeah, he had a 10.
Yeah.
My bad, a 10.
Yeah.
And he goes to the store. They gave him $900. I'm like,
bro, because
10?
he wasn't supposed to turn that in.
Yeah, I told him that. I was like, you stupid. He's like,
the 10 is the iPhone holy grail, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
That's why they gave him $900.
And I'm like, you got to give him just $250 for the difference? It's crazy.
No, I would have been like, what? No,
it's the same thing I said. When I went to go for my phone, they was like, yeah, we're going to give you $1,300. I'm like, no. I was like, if it's that much, I'm good. I'm going to hold on to it.
Yeah, it got to be because you take 11, which is, remember, 10, right? 11, right after. What they going to give you, $150?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because the guy was telling me, he was like, yo, 2010 to 13, he was like, I mean, not 2000, I'm sorry, the iPhone 10 to the 13, those are the ones that cost a lot of money.
Yes.
He's everything. Before that, they don't care. After, they don't care.
Because of the screens, and I think it's something special about the phone. Bro.
And me, I got a 13 Pro Max. I'm like, I ain't trading mine in.
Yeah.
I was like, my man was like, yeah, he told me, we give you $11.50 for it right now. I said, how much is the 17? He was like, oh, it's $1,500. I said, so I'm just have a $400 difference.
Nah, $1,500 is.
I was like, I'm good. I was like, for a phone, it's crazy. I was like, that's a mortgage, bro.
Nah, bro. $1,500
for a phone. This is in the beginning. Now I'm pretty sure it went down now to like maybe a G, but still.
I think the Pro is still probably like 12 or something.
Yeah,
like
I don't know, because I'm not. Apple ain't never seeing me. Like,
they never see me.
This phone gonna stay with me till it dies.
Yo, what was killing me is I had to get more space. And I'm like, I'm gonna get more busy. You know what I'm saying? I need a better camera. I've been shooting stuff here. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like.
Now, if you need it for the space, it's different. But just get an SD card and just start swapping everything around.
Bruh, that's what I.
There you go.
I copped the Samsung, the little flash joint.
Yeah.
With the terabyte on it. Problem solved.
You go. Is it?
Technology, you got it. But that's what's up, man. What else is new? What's coming? What's coming for Miguel?
What's coming? I'm starting jumping into the acting now. I'm actually looking for a manager right now.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going. I there's like a good 8 that I'm seeing in my scope that I'm like, all right, let me see which one's gonna work best for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I definitely want to act. I just want to do a couple commercials here every year. I'm good with that.
You just starting that now?
No, I've been doing it, but it's like. Me, I'm gonna go like 100% now.
Yes.
Before I wasn't going 100%. I was going like 40%. I wasn't.
Wow.
I wasn't even on that wave, to be honest.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I figured you would be though.
Yeah, no.
Because you was already there practically.
I got approached a bunch of times and just things didn't work out because like they was like, nah. I went for what was the name? Benicio del Toro movie, Sicario.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I met him in Vegas. Really? I'm too big for that. Like literally, physically, he was like, "Yo, you big as hell, man." I'm like, yeah, we thought you was like, like a Tom Cruise, 5'8", 5'9".
Right.
Bro, you like The Rock, man. I'm like, bro, like I ain't got nothing to do with it. He was like, yeah, you can't outshine me. Like,
I'm the star.
yeah, I'm the star. You can't outshine me. And I'm looking at him like, that's crazy to me.
Crazy that it even comes to even that.
And I didn't know that. So, I got real tight, bro, because I did well with the self-tape.
Yeah.
The self-tape audition, I did really good. It wasn't like the best, but, for what it was, I did good.
Wow.
And I'm like, just to have him say, yo, you too big for this. Like,
that's crazy.
I was just like.
That they're that like.
I didn't know there was that meticulous.
Right.
I was like, I'm like, what does my size got anything to do with acting?
Right.
You can't outshine me, man, because he's like, on film, you're going to look like a monster next to me. He's like, and I can't look smaller than you. I'm the protagonist in the movie. I said, oh, okay. I was like, I get it, man, but what can I do? Like, that's the same thing I said. I was tight, and I came back. And I was like, all right.
Wow.
And then I started doing little commercials here and there.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I love doing commercials because it's like less work.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, 30 seconds?
Yeah, because when you acting, it's hurry up and wait. Sometimes, like, let's say especially if you're working with like an Al Pacino, it's gonna be a long day on set, bro.
What you mean, like hurry up and wait?
Yeah, because it's like they tell you, all right, you got to be on set at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
You get on set and you just waiting after that. And then you got to wait for like whoever, let's say Al Pacino, whoever the hell it is, whatever star it is, you got to wait till they get there. And a lot of them be, like,
and they in their own world.
Yeah, they be like, yo, y'all gonna wait till I get there, And I'm like,
they are Dunkin' Donuts, getting frappuccinos.
Yeah, help yourself out, man. He not ready for like another 7 hours.
Oh wow.
What you mean, bro? Like,
wow. Yeah.
Me, I take that personal. I'm like, yeah, I don't.
The time is valuable, man.
I don't mess with the time situation. I mean, nah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be good, man. I think that's gonna be real good for you.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we at right now, So I'm like, it's scary because of the situation. Like, I'm just like afraid if I go to like another joint and be, oh, you're gonna be too big. I'm like, come on.
Nah, man.
Don't do me dirty like that.
I'd be like, yo, where the cameras at, bro? Where the cameras?
I'm like, I'm 6'4", bro. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, come on. I just want to work, man.
Yeah. Nah, I think you just gotta find your lane.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I swear to God, and I say this not to disrespect Ice-T, but I want his career because this dude got like 2 lines. That's it. He done. And he done.
They gotta pay. They gotta pay the full check.
They gotta pay. That's what I'm saying. 2 lines. You're like, yo, yeah, he's dead. Doom. I'm like, come on, man, give me that job. I want that job.
Ching. Yo,
this is crazy, bro.
Wow. Yeah, but Ice-T, I mean,
he's been in the same show for like 90 years.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but dude, I will do that. No problem. Just give me the same, 2 lines, whatever, and that's it.
Man, listen, I would love to do a scene in anything.
Yeah.
To the point that if I gotta create the scene myself, I'm willing to do it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because there's this group, real quick, on Facebook, right? They're called Mas Flow, right? It's like a group of people, like maybe 30 from the hood, El Barrio.
Okay.
Right? You might have seen them. I don't know. Maybe not. But
the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, Mas Flow is like, I mean, watching this show really reminds me how the Dominicans be killing us with these names. Bro, they be hacking us, bro.
Oh yeah.
They be and so anyway, they do their skits, bro. This is literally on their iPhones.
Yeah.
But they're doing the angles, they're adding the background music.
Yeah.
They're right. It's a novela, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it's lit, bro.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
You gotta check it out. Cause I'm like, yo, on some G shit, a power move would be to go over there with a helping hand. And just blow that up.
So where they shoot in DR?
They shoot all in DR. They in DR. Like we could probably go to that block and catch them on the block shooting.
Oh yeah.
Cause they in each other's cribs. They like, yo, one scene is here. Like I know their cribs already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And they shooting, but they are consistent. If it's not this guy cheating on him, this girl having a baby with him.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. My man just put me out to that like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, because I will say I bumped into them probably like maybe like 6 or like maybe 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was only them that I was seeing. But now I'm starting to see other people kind of do the same kind of, but not to their level. They too deep.
Yeah.
They're like 30 heads, writing, hits, shooting.
Yeah. No, that's dope. That's how you're supposed to do.
They're like a bulldozer right now, you know? So I'm like, I respect that.
Yeah.
They ain't wait for no HBO whoever to just,
Can't wait for nobody.
They did their own production. The sounds, they probably getting it from, after you make a post and you can like add the sounds, they probably getting them from there, like the dramatic from CapCut or something like.
Yeah. Nah, but if they're making it work.
Bro, the likes is going crazy and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
I'm going to check them out. Moss Flows, I'm going to check.
Moss Flow, yeah. I'll send you some videos too.
Yeah.
So I think that's fire. I'm going to definitely wait for that.
Yeah, because man, the acting is what I want to get into, man. But it's like I tell you, man, it's that hurry up and wait. That's why I'm not like 100% on yet. Because that's even from back then.
But why don't you work with like a smaller producer or something?
Yeah.
Maybe
that's exactly where we at right now. Like I'm doing that. Like I'm trying to scope it out, see where I fit best at.
Right. Okay.
So we'll see. But I mean, I would love to be on Fast and Furious, dog. Like my boy Laz Alonso did it. My boy Laz did Fast and Furious 4 in Mexico.
Okay.
Like when they going through the rocks and
through the mountains and shit.
Yeah, he was the one that took Vin Diesel's girl out.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Like they in Mexico and they talking about Braga. Braga's like the main guy, and I'm like, yo, when I seen him on there, I was like, yo, I already know. Like it's a go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I got to get my my ish together. So I was like, bro.
Yeah. So you want to do like action?
Yeah, I would love to. Hell yeah. I want to fight The Rock like on film. Like I want to fight him. Like I'm like, let me show you where we from, bro.
Yo, you got a Paterson.
Let me show you where we from, bro.
Yo, wow. Nah, that's fire. That's
I would love to brawl with him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay. I don't even know what type of acting I would want to do. It just, I don't know. Whatever role. I don't even know, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's so many avenues,
There's so many you can do. You could be this, you could be that. You could be the action guy. You could be the smart guy. You could be the shooter. You could be...
Like me, I'm more like the James Bond type.
Okay.
Transporter, that's me. Like, that's my style.
I want to be like the mob boss or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. And you could do that.
You know?
And you can do that because we know that. We know that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you play that guy like nothing. That's easy.
Right.
And then they'll be like, all right, Freddie, we're going to want you to play a nice guy. You're going to be like, come on, man.
I'm like, bro, I'm not putting that sweater on, bro.
I'm not putting that sweater on, man. Come on, man. I'm not a nice guy, bro.
That's funny. Nah, that's good. So we definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that. Whenever you got anything cooking, promoting, just hit me, shoot me that, and so we could promote it. You know
oh, yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah.
You know, you got a premiere going, we'll bring the cameras, whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be good, networking wise.
Yeah,
you'll meet a lot of people too.
Yeah.
You know, and then you move the ball more. You know,
more the merrier.
Exactly, bro. So it's one of those things where like I'm scoping everything out. Dude, it's not an easy situation.
Trust me, I know.
Because it's like you also got to work, you got to pay bills, you got
if you could just drop everything and just go there, for them both.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd be like, if I had Oprah money, it'd be different. And I'll make situations for people.
Right.
I see a lot of guys in the hood that are like, I can see them acting on TV, but they can't see it for themselves.
Right.
So I don't tell them nothing because it's like they're not gonna do nothing with my message anyway.
They're not gonna absorb.
Nah. And a lot of guys that I be, yo, you be good for this. Nah, I'm good. What you mean you good? You ain't even tried yet. Like, try it.
Right. Yeah.
If you don't get nothing, the worst thing you can do is say, I tried.
Right.
Like,
that kills me. Especially when I see the talent and I see it there, I'm like, why aren't you doing it?
Yeah. And there's a lot of guys I see like that 24/7. I'll be like, yeah, you could just be your own producer, right? You could do this. You give them the idea, but it's like, again, you can't save everybody. You can't save everybody.
Guys, enough with the wasted talent.
Yeah, man.
All right? Like, if you got a talent, a God-given talent,
get your ass to work.
Exploit it.
Get your ass to work.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it'd be pissing me off, man. I'll be like, damn, like this guy is nice. And like, it's a lot of graphic designers I know that just be slacking. I'll be like, why are you slacking, bro? You could be making all this bread.
It makes no sense. I'm here struggling to learn what you're doing, and you could do it with your eyes closed, and you ain't doing it.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why it gets me mad. I'd be like, yo, Diablo. It's like they say, God gives to the person that don't really want.
Don't really want it. Damn.
It be like that.
That hurts sometimes though.
I know. Sometimes, and again, I see it. I'll be like, damn, this guy. Even with rappers, I know a lot of rappers that are nice. It's just, nah, I'm good behind the boards better. I'm like all right, man, whatever.
Even singers. I know people that you know, those sing. I'm like, so where's your music? They're like, oh, I haven't made anything. Why haven't you? Like, what are we doing? You know, I'm like, yo,
wasting time.
If I could sing, bro, like some Trey Songz shit, bro.
Trust me. I would have been alone. I just want to be a one-hit wonder. I just want to make one record.
Let's make a record, bro.
I just want to be one-hit
wonder.
Yo,
we could do it.
I'll do an R&B song and just make mad bread and just say, I'm done.
I'm done. Listen, you get one out of here, you should be good.
That's it.
If you did your paperwork right.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd be like Montel Jordan, this is how we do it.
Yo, that song he's still getting checked.
I just want one record like that, I'm good. Or
that record is so good though.
I know. Or what's the other guy? Baby Got Back.
Oh, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Bro, they use Sir Mix-a-Lot for every damn commercial.
Weddings.
You know how much bread this dude make off of one damn song? I'm like, bro.
Trust me, I'm cooking. Listen, I don't care if it's a meme song.
Bro, let's make a 6-7 song.
Yo, listen. We got the tools, baby. Look, we got the tools.
I see. I'm like, man, we about to get to work.
Yo, I'm telling you, and we got AI. You know, I'm not that big on using AI, but for ideas and, you know, try to make patterns and stuff, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm writing the stuff. I'm performing the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we need one hit record and you're done.
Out of here,
bro.
Right. Honestly, if we do the numbers right, it don't matter who do it. It don't matter who's singing it, as long as we got our hands in it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's all that matters. As long as you in the pot.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. Like I tell my boys all the time, I just want one hit one and I'm done. That's it. I just come to the songs, come to the studio, whatever, come to the show. One song, peace. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Yeah, I mean, one good viral song will do you probably like. I mean, if you could get 1 billion streams on a song, you in the millions.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. What I'm saying,
you're done.
Yo, I just need one. Just one song. Any corny thing, I just need one song that's gonna hit.
So stay tuned for that hit record. I ain't gonna tell you when, but it's coming. Believe me.
We gotta cook something up quick.
Nah, yo, seriously, real quick, because como está este mundo,
chacho,
you know,
todo día está cambiando, todo día.
Yeah, you got to be on top of it. So yeah, man. So listen, I wanna. Is there anything you wanna leave with the people? Anything you need them to tap in, or tell people where they can tap in with you?
I mean, you can find me on Instagram, the Real MP23. Same thing on TikTok. I'm starting to build that up now, which is like, I'm not an influencer, but I'm one of those guys that's gonna teach you how to put, you know, things together, like fashion wise, you know, how to put clothes together. Which I'd rather do that. I like curating. I'm not an influencer though.
You know what's crazy? I was gonna ask you if you had any fashion tips for the people.
Oh yeah, all the time, man. You especially if you're a man, bro. Make sure you got 3 suits right now in your closet, like a navy blue suit, a black suit, and a gray suit.
Okay, I'm short one.
Yeah, always have 3 suits. Always have 3 pair of shoes, black, brown, or beige, or all white sneaker. You know, like a nice, not an Air Force One, but like I would say like a Kohan low top shoe. It's nice. Oh, those are always good for suits.
We still rocking the Pradas?
Yeah, Pradas are, of course. I'm not a Prada guy, but yeah, Pradas are still in.
Okay.
They still fire, but they not going nowhere.
I think I want to jump back in.
You should. Pradas are still dope.
I like those.
Yeah. I still got my all black patent leather ones. They still nice. They still clean, man.
Okay.
And they never went away. It's just that, again, people was just like, they just move over to
something else.
Air Force One or whatever your shoe is. But I'm not an Air Force One guy. I've never been to.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
You're from Paterson.
I know, but I've never been to Air Force One. I've always wore like Jordan 1s.
Okay.
Jordan 1s before everybody.
See, I just got into ones. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was wearing 1s back in 2002, 2003, and they was looking at me, yo, you corny. I was like,
wow.
I was like, by the time you get to this, I'm gonna be on something else, man.
Yeah. I've been wearing Air Forces as long as I got a picture of me in DR at like 2 years old with a pair of Air Force.
See, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I never had like I own. Of course, I own Air Force Ones. Now I got so many at home, but
Yeah.
But back then I wasn't an Air Force One guy.
It's not like it wasn't your go-to.
Nah.
So what was your go-to?
It was for sure Jordan 1. I was wearing Jordan 1s like for the longest. And dudes, again, back then it was like, yo, you country. I'm like,
wow.
I was like, I'm already ahead of the game. And when I started wearing Chucks in high school, the Converse, everybody's like, all these Dominican dudes, what the hell, ¿qué diablos son estos tenis? But then all the Dominicans started wearing Chucks. Like, and they was killing me, but then they all started wearing Chucks.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I got something for you. Then I started wearing Diesels.
Oh, the diesel wave. Of course.
I started that in Paterson, in Eastside.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I started that because
shout to Eastside.
Cats ain't know nothing about. So when
they definitely ain't know.
Nah, they was just gonna be like, oh, where he got these at? And I used to go to Sammy's in the Bronx to get. I remember, I did a job, I got paid, and I was like, let me go to Sammy's. I went to Sammy's. I saw all the diesels, like every color in the whole row. I said, let me get size 9 in every color.
Them diesels,
it was the shit at that time, real. So, and then dudes like, yo, where you getting these at? Because we don't got them in the hood. I'm like, you got to go to the Bronx, man.
Right.
Like, I was going to New York the whole time, you know?
What about the Wallies? You was never...
Nah, I was never a Wally head. I got a pair of Wallies, though. I got a pair of Clark, like the
Clark.
Wallies, like they did the collab.
The collab, yeah.
I had a pair of those, but I never wore them.
Okay.
The brown ones.
Okay, yeah, I have a pair of those, too.
The cam on the bottom.
Yep.
The gum bottom.
The gum bottom. They fire, but once that gum bottom get dirty...
They dope, but...
Cabo.
That's what I'm saying, but I was never... I remember Wu-Tang used to... I'm like, man...
I got a pair of Wu-Tang pair.
Yeah, see?
With the swirls, beige.
I was never that guy. Like, I was like, I'm not a Wally guy, because I got the brown ones just because I like the way it looked. Like, these are dope because of the leather.
Bro, we was... Honestly, when we was wearing Wallies, we was thugging wearing Wallies.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I remember everybody had the all black ones.
Yeah, the suede.
The suede ones. I remember all those. And then also, what was the other damn shoe? The Maury's that everybody was wearing.
Yeah. Me either.
Those, I never owned a pair of Vasquez boots.
Oh, those was never.
I never had a pair. My boy Gene, as a matter of fact, he let me hold his pair one time in high school. And I was like, yeah, these ain't it. Like he let me hold the beef and broccolis, and I was just like...
The beef and broccolis.
They were dope. This is a dope boot, but it wasn't my style.
Okay. Because there was two Vasquez. There was like a plain bald Vasquez, and there was like another one with the little design.
Yeah, man. That was never my style. But mind you, everybody in the building had them. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
They were good winter boots, though.
Yeah, but I started wearing beef and broccoli too.
Okay.
And everybody's looking at me, those are whack. I'm like, all right. It wasn't on that wave yet.
It wasn't on the wave, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when they got the chicken and broccoli, then I started, swapping it out. And then it was like, oh, these are fire. Everybody started giving me my credit after.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I just couldn't do what everybody was doing.
Yeah, I mean...
Still to this day, it's like, and mind you, when I stopped wearing Jordan 1s, my older brother's like, yo, you corny, man. I used to tell him all the time.
He told you that because you stopped?
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, I was doing it way before you guys, man.
Right. Okay, you're done with it.
I was like, I'm already done. I'm moving on to something else.
Right.
But still, now I wear Jordan 3s and 4s. Like, I think 3s is my favorite shoe. Jordan shoes. That's the only Jordan shoe that I really love is the 3s.
I do love the 3s.
Because the 3s, you can wear them with like the suit. You can wear, there's so many different ways. You can't wear the other ones like that.
The 4s, though, are probably, right now, my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, every season you swap.
You switch it out.
This or like this.
Yeah.
I'm a 3 and 4 guy.
Yeah, I've always liked, like 11.
I weigh too much now, so I don't even wear ones. And mind you, I still got all my ones. They hurt my feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they are built different.
Yeah, they like a Chuck.
Yeah.
They like a Converse. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's almost hardly nothing there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it looks great and all, but your feet be hurting.
Yeah, I can concur. But that's what I'm saying. Some of the Jordans are actually comfortable.
Yeah, the 3 and 4s are my favorite.
Are comfortable.
Especially the bricks. Those shits are super comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Bricks are dope.
Yeah,
I'm like, I got these. I wear them every here and there. But I'm like, all right, these are dope. Put them back in the chamber.
That's it. But that's where they sleep. They all sleep in the chamber,
Exactly.
Come out. But that's what's up, man. We definitely gonna keep tapped in with you. They tapped in with you.
Sure. We here.
Again, I wanna thank you again for stopping by. I know you're a busy fella. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, the family, bro. You know how it is. It's just like they be adding, like they throw wrenches into your day. So it's all good.
We all taking that L, believe me.
Yeah, it's all part. It's part of the game. Part of the game.
Yeah, but definitely appreciate you coming by. I want to see that ad. I want to see that movie, that skit, something. I want to see something.
We working. I got a lot of things coming.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody that needs to reach out, that wants to use them for a film or something official.
Yeah.
Okay. Tap in. We're gonna leave the contacts down there.
Sure.
Anybody shout out? No, anybody else?
Shout out to Felix. Felix the photographer, the
Natal.
monster. Felix Natal, the celeb.
Yep.
Celeb Photogs, my brother for life. Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to AD. Shout out to the whole team. You know how we do, guys.
Word. That's what's up. So I want to thank y'all again for tapping in with the WassupFred podcast. We live. Make sure y'all tap in, like, subscribe, hit the links down there. Tap in with Miguel, tap in with me, tap in with everything we doing, all right?
You already know.
Salute.
Yeah. What's up, I love it when she call me that. Bien bellita, mojadita, bendecita, redondita, no se quita de mi vista que tenemos un veneno. Veneno, yeah, veneno, veneno, veneno. Bien bellita, mojadita, bendecita, redondita, no se quita de mi vista que tenemos un veneno.